Well, we don't have a game tonight, Legion. So we are going
We do
to
not.
casually cast one game because it's Thursday and we gotta cast something. And so this is gonna be a very casual cast. Maybe we'll I don't know. Maybe we'll shout out. Apparently Google's gonna try to talk to me. That's nice. Apparently, or maybe she was gonna give him some advice. Maybe I should have let him talk. Did you hear they actually have a Google app out now for the
I
home?
did not.
Yeah, I have never gotten it to work, but they said if you ask Google about True Dota, and then say like who counters Disruptor, it will use an algorithm and go through a bunch of stats that they've uploaded to try to tell you who counters Juggernaut, or actually Disruptor because that's the hero I use as my example. But ooh, we are gonna have a little invasion here bottom lane. Zig is out.
The battle begins.
So do you think Tar is a little tilted that they picked Tinker?
I don't know, tilted, but I mean, he's gotta have like they picked the Skywrath mage very quickly, so I wonder if he's just like this hero counters the Tinker early game, or just like can beat him early game. I mean, there's definitely like the spam capability, but Skywrath Mage is one of those heroes that's really good for the first like 15, 25 minutes, and then after that, it's just like straight into the sewer.
But I mean, I think I've said this more than once. Skywrath Mage has the best death animation in the game. Like,
He does.
not even a question. Like, he just looks like a bullet shoots him in the back, and he just flings out. It's awesome.
And Zig with a little bit of the cheeky pulling under the tower moves. Oh, gets denied there though.
No, 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 no. I was just gonna say, I didn't even check my audio. Probably should even do that for this one. Don't want to have an audio disaster like 2 weeks ago.
He's a disaster.
Boy, this lane up here from both really tri-lanes, the offlaners aren't going to get anything done. Gives the Disruptor a little ride. A little ride on the Magnus. Wookie. Boy, this is a very slow game, Legion.
Yeah, I mean,
There's no.
I think like just based off the picks, like there's not really a lot of like
There's not much
kill potential, right?
No,
like
I mean, I'm sure the offlaners will die eventually, just because it's two defensive tri-lanes, but I don't think that's that big a deal either way.
even like this Brewmaster, he's gonna have to like be very out of position. Like he's gonna have to get super chain stunned, like cold feet into lift into the Chaos Knight's bolt, like the Chaos Bolt. Like it's gonna have to be like the perfect storm of skills. Magnus, I think, is a little bit easier just because they have the Disruptor, but Glimpse is not leveled yet, so. And the Sand King's actually level 1 still.
So he's getting more CS than I would have imagined getting too. He's only got 6, but it's not terrible considering all the carries have 10.
Yeah, all things considered, I mean, this game is super even. I think both teams are kind of content to just get levels. Like, both teams have... Oh, bottom lane.
Oh, how did Ziggy pull that off? Oh my gosh, that was unexpected.
Skewer into the tower. Works every time.
Wow. I was expecting him to be the first blood, not to get first blood, so...
I know that can happen against the Magnus, right? You just get slightly out of position, you get skewered back, and all of a sudden, you're just boned.
Pretty good play, man. Looks like they're going to switch it up, do a dual lane top, but SK is going to get frozen up and then slapped down by Echo.
Oof, 2 deaths in about 30 seconds there for Wookie. Not the greatest start for the support Sand King. Like I was saying, ooh,
Tar's going deep.
Dive. He gets the kill, but
oh, here it comes! Here it comes!
He's gonna die.
Yeah.
Maybe he could have gotten uphill and gotten the miss. Like I think he was very close to it. But honestly, though, that's definitely worth it. Like,
Oh yeah, holy cow.
uh,
The Dyer got his kill too, so pretty
But-
dang good.
again, these kills keep interrupting me. Like I was trying to say, like both teams has Wookiees about to die again by my friend. They're both very level dependent, right? Like Tinker wants 6, Brew wants 6, Sand King wants 6, Skywrath kind of wants 6, Magnus wants 6. As we got stuns going up on the top lane here, Brew gonna get lifted and cold feeded and dead. Like all these heroes have big ults. AA, like
We might actually get some pretty cool team fights. There's a lot of team fight potential on both teams. There's some really good counter plays too.
feels like one of those kind of classic LSC games where they have a timer and they gotta hit that timer. And we've doubted them a lot of times, but we've been proven wrong quite a few times too. So if they can meet that timer, but you really don't want to go super late against Terrorblade Tinker. You're not gonna have a good time with that.
No. Not even a little bit. How's Tar doing in the mid lane? 13 to 21, so definitely falling off a little bit. Tries to get that catapult, but Skywrath Mage can't outdo the laser. But man, Tar's coming back with some fierce action. More arcane bolts. Oh! Takes out the Tinker. Those arcane bolts are so annoying too.
Oh yeah, it's one of the best early game skills in the game.
Uh-oh. A dog has entered my office. Uh-oh, Ziggy got caught out, but oh, the skewer too strong for that gate. Terrorblade's meta up, but he is just gonna casually walk away from it. Be kind of a waste of a meta too. The lane's so far pushed back, he's not even gonna get a ton of hits on the tower. Ooh, got a little Wookiees in the mid lane. Don't really know what he's up to. Echo kind of hanging out back here too, wearing his sweet hat. Disruptor kind of hanging out in the back line. Maybe see if he can set up another. It's tough though. I mean, with the gate, if Ziggy hasn't skewered yet, he's just gonna skewer out of it.
Dyer's top tower is under attack.
I'll take your treatment.
Uh-oh. Brewmaster turning around on Chaos Knight up here in the top. Gonna start smacking down Snap. Not much. Another rock flies out. The Brewlings are beating him down. Wand is gonna keep him alive a little bit longer. And he's gonna get out. Oh, he does. Earth Panda will be back at base. Echo actually tries to go for a kill on it. Not quite enough damage. Ziggy puts out the RP. He's gonna get some more beats on. He actually ends up killing the Terrorblade. He got the Disruptor too. He's going for a triple kill. Oh, just a little bit longer. He's got a Shockwave. The Sand's doing
enough.
so much damage. He's got a full magic wand too. He might actually turn around on him. Oh, another
Doesn't
magic
have
wand
Caustic.
pop. Oh, one more hit. Oh, he
Oh
got
my
it.
God.
Oh my gosh. Caustic wasn't enough.
No, he didn't have Caustic.
Oh, he
has
doesn't have
0 points in
Caustic?
Caustic.
Oh my
he's got 2-1
gosh.
right now. He has Caustic. He almost certainly gets that kill, which is very
Oh.
unfortunate for him. Ziggy though, cleaning
His middle tower
the
is under
floor down there.
When
He's
is the last
4-0
time you
right now.
saw someone clean up a tri-lane by yourself? I mean, he was
As
solo.
a Magnus?
Yeah.
Like,
Jeez.
never.
I think Ziggy's got a pretty big smile on his face now. This tri-lane might be a little bit tilted.
Now mid lane. Oh, Tar! So close to
Oh.
getting the kill.
He was
Sub
so
50 health for
so
that Tinker.
close, so close to dying too. Oh, guess might have some action out here.
He has effectively delayed this Tinker, though. I mean, he is so far away from Boots of Travel right now.
Well, and
He's
they already have a
another
3K net
2,000
worth
gold.
advantage. I mean, Terrorblade's
Yeah,
in the meta up, try to get the easy kill on Aegis Warren. He's likely gonna do it. Wookiee gonna get blasted back. Ziggy's gonna get some blasts on him, but now it's time for Ziggy to get the heck out of there. Here on the top lane, Brewmaster gets blasted down by Snapped. Not sure I've seen a lot of Snapped Chaos Knight. I can't remember.
This is not something that I am familiar with. Maybe it's something that they're just kind of trying out. Scrims are a good time to do that, so.
Absolutely. Terrorblade tried to get a little bit of that stack action, but his meta expired. He does have level 6. Did opt to pick up Sunder. Ziggy is just killing it. Almost has his blink dagger. Has RP. I don't think meta's up for quite a while, if I remember right. Yeah, 73 seconds on meta. Disruptor's level 5. Terrorblade's completely zoned out too. Ziggy's about to actually out CS the Terrorblade. Oof. That's a rough game. Shockwave does a ton of damage too. Oh god. Wichita, gonna have to be careful. Oh man. LSC dive deep and success snapped. Is gonna survive it. Here on the bottom lane though, Sunder is gonna get popped. Disruptor did end up going down to the Ziggy Shockwave. Terrorblade did his back up to full health, but very low on mana. Aegis weren't gonna pop his mana boots, give Ziggy even more spam ability, and Terrorblade's just gonna have to kind of hang out and get a little experience. LSC 2-14, just crushing it in this scrim.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, not really the way that I would expect this matchup to go, but I think that it's one of those things where the Radiant, and I'm not sure what their name is, PR. I think they just need to survive.
Yeah, I mean, the nice thing is LC's not taking objectives either, right? Like, one thing we always talk about quite a bit is being up is great, but if you can't take objectives, it's not really matter. That map, you don't gain efficiency on the map until you start taking these tower objectives. And Terrorblade, I mean, if he keeps having these stacks, he's gonna get a lot of gold. And yeah, Magnus is a good hero. He's got his blink dagger, but when it's all said and done, if you don't kill the Terrorblade inside that RP, he's just gonna Sunder Magnus because he's probably gonna be sitting right next to him. And LSC have a ton of some good Sunder targets too. Tar's got his Veil up online. Oh my gosh, the Sand King is just gonna freaking melt. Ooh, 2 hits from the Arcane Bolt. Ouch.
Yeah,
Oh, looks like Echo's gonna...
Good hero early game.
Echo's gonna come in here, get some... Oh, here's the skewer. Oof.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
And then top lane, the Brew Split is used and snapped really not even close to death. I mean, 600 HP still. Now he's going to actually go in. Reality Rift comes out. The Spell Steal from the Rubric. Fade Bolt as well. The stun was pretty unlucky, only a second, but now's another Reality Rift, and he will go down. I'm not sure if that was like a ranged melee attack or if the illusion got the attack, but either way, unfortunate for Brew.
Yeah, they're just not having very much success. Their supports are rotating, and as soon as they rotate, LSC punish the other lane.
Is under attack.
LSC's gonna get a nice stat or a nice fountain or shrine pop there. Still no boots of travel on Tinker, and he's getting there, but oof, brutal. I mean, I think LSC. I mean, they need to take some objectives. Like Terrorblades is. I mean, he's down. Don't get me wrong, but he's not like insanely far down.
He's only about 1,000 gold down. I mean, once this Tinker gets boots and he's only 600 gold away, he starts to spread the map a lot better.
So he wants Wookiee. Wookiee gonna try to get protected out of this tower, try to get his ult off, but Ziggy takes the hammer and smacks him on the top of the head.
This poor Sand King is 0-7 with a 1,500 net worth.
That's a rough
Life
game.
is hard.
Radiant's middle tower
Life is very hard for Wookiee.
And you know how the saying goes, you should always let the Wookiee win.
has fallen.
He needs a little solo in his life.
Oh,
Aha.
as long as he doesn't shoot first. Or does he shoot first?
No, he should shoot first, right?
Yes, he definitely should. He did shoot first.
Terrorblade has Yasha now. It hasn't been delivered, and the Disruptor is using.
Oh,
man.
big RP gonna nail the freaking Disruptor. I don't think Terrorblade's making it out of there either. Double
I was gonna
kill.
say that would super tilt me. I mean, that does super tilt me as a carry player when the support's calling wards out and you have a 2,000 gold item sitting in your stash ready to be delivered. Like, what the fuck? It doesn't matter though. They both died,
That is true.
and they're finally gonna get it. Oh, never mind. They're gonna get their second objective. Skyrath gets going on in the top lane here, stunned up by the Sand King, but now he silences the Sand King and throws out the Mystic Flare, followed by one more Arcane Bolt, and he is dead. Snapped will die as well. Tar kind of went the wrong direction to get the Tinker. Tinker was very, very low, but
That was courtesy of our blimp cam over here at All About Dota. He just is having so much fun with this Terrorblade, like level 12. Terrorblade gonna see maybe if he can do something. I don't know. I think the only thing he's gonna do to Z is maybe get a Sunder off. 3 heroes from the Radiant here in the top lane. Little Wookiee has his ult online. Really would love to get some action in. Even the AA is significantly higher level than he is.
Radiant's bottom tower
Looks like
is
we
under
have
attack.
4 heroes up here now. Might eventually get some tower hits. Looks like they want to go for their own tower.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Use that Disruptor in all of his right-click glory. And they're gonna just kind of casually walk away. I don't want
Dire's
to fight
top
this.
tower is under attack.
looks
Terribly
like
had
they're
to.
trying to rotate on Ziggy.
He's just so
He's
mobile
back.
now. Oh. I don't know what you can do about that, man.
It almost feels like LSC should just like group and go.
Yeah,
They're
I
up
think so.
8k. Like, they know they have the advantage right now. They're probably just a little worried about letting either the Tinker or the Terrorblade just like farm while they're doing that, but I think they could collect all the outer towers. And just really
Oh,
put
that
pressure on-
Disruptor got way too close.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
I have a bad habit of doing that myself, but that is not where you want to be. That
Life is
Thunderstrike,
hard.
that Thunderstrike wasn't going to do anything. Oh no, now the
Tinker.
Tinker's getting blasted. Wookiee does end up getting a decent ult though. Going to bring Distant Echo pretty low. Now the Ice Blast to the face, and now Wookiee frozen up. beat down. 3 heroes go down from the Radiant. LSC
Huh.
continue their growth.
I'm not even really sure how to analyze that because like both heroes just kind of walked into death. Like I think that the Tinker was like, "Oh, Sand King's gonna ult," and so he probably just mistimed it and got too far ahead of himself. But then after the Tinker died, the Sand King still went in. They had no backup there. 2 on 4. Must just be miscommunication there on the part of the Radiant. Oh, another jump in here.
No.
The Reality Rift, and now's the Chaos Ball. Only 1 second. The Disruptor ult will come out. Wookiee's got the Sandstorm up. The Disruptor is going to melt, though. Snap's going to run after these Brewlings. AA goes up into the air. Stun on the Snapped again. The Spell Steal from the Rubric. A nice stun coming out there. They do get snapped. Aegis weren't going to go down as well. Tar picks up the kill on the Terrorblade. Looks
This
like that might
Echo,
be
you
it.
don't want to go in there. Oh
The
my god, he tried.
self-sacrifice. Oh, if he
Echo
had to-
panic smoked. He didn't want to do that. Oh.
Oh, is he
It's
gonna get away?
nighttime.
No way.
Oh no, they
Oh,
see
they
him
put a ward-
now!
they see
They
him
put a
now.
ward down! Oh, what a
Done.
pro ward from Wookiee. Oh.
So, fight goes the way of the Radiant. I mean, not by a lot, I don't feel, but
And talk about, like, good quick thinking of popping up a ward there. Tar's almost got his scepter already, 400 gold out.
Bounty which my nature can prize.
LSC continue to hold their net worth lead. Terrorblade actually popped meta bottom. Just saying, no Ziggy, get out of here. I don't want you anywhere near me. Just put the fear in that Magnus. Ziggy continues to lead the net worth chart. Might actually run into a Brewmaster up here. Might see him. Oh. Uh-oh. Ziggy's just gonna wait for his friends to come.
Radiant's top tower
Ziggy
is
opts to
under
go for a
attack.
pipe. Ooh. Quick back, blink back from Brewmaster. Gets away from that Chaos Knight's Reality Rift.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Brewmaster ults up.
Radiant's top tower
All the
is
big
under
ults from both teammates are online, or everyone's online.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Terrorblade,
Dire's
he's still got quite a ways on his meta, so I doubt he'll be joining this fight. What does LSC want to do? They popped one of my favorite wards out. Wookiee just kind of hanging out over there. Oh, they see him though. Ice Blast is coming in. Oh, direct hit. Gonna get blasted by Tar. Oh, the magic amplification hurts so bad. Oh, Wookiee just evaporates. Now Snap's going in. Brewlings is gonna get a nice split off. Now Snap is gonna get stunned up by that rock to the face. One Brewling will go down, but the laser's gonna keep the evasion on. Ziggy will get tossed in the air. The Brewling still got about a couple more seconds left, and the rocket will fly in, but it's not locked on the Snap. Now the Brewmaster must back out of there, because he is all by himself. Echo looking for a grab.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Doesn't see an opportunity yet.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
LSC do get their tower. Oh, and Echo let that creep not go get denied. I'm not even sure what Magnus's talents are. I never play him.
Magnus is an interesting hero. I don't really know. Like, I feel that in pubs he is good, but that he is very limited as a hero overall. Because he's very, like, niche, right? Like, you need to have some kind of melee core to make use of his Empower. And his ult is a long cooldown ult. that is fairly difficult to hit. At least, like, super effectively. Right? Like, at least Chronosphere has, like, a really big AoE and you can walk into it. And Tidehunter's ult has a huge AoE.
I think
But
you
Mags is, like, smaller.
Uh-oh. You're gonna have
I
some
don't know.
action up here in this top lane.
The A out comes in. Does connect with the brew. Split can dispel that, but the reality riff in and the stun, he's gonna die. Wow, he just got chunked down. Holy cow. The last physical attack that Snaps did 575 damage.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, this is exactly what LSC have to do. And like I said, Realtree and PR, which I think that we've casted these guys before. Like I'm like 99% certain that we have.
I think so too.
Oh, as the Terrorblade comes in, he's gonna get stunned up. The Reality Rift as well. The Sunder onto the Illusion, but oh my God, look at him.
Oh, did he use meta? Oh, he
did.
casted meta. Oh,
He didn't even like have time to get into range for him before he died. A double kill there for Snap.
How is Ziggy gonna one-on-one this Brewmaster? He is drunk as heck. He's gonna have to back out. Not that he was worried about dying. It's just he wasn't doing anything. He was just kind of swinging his hammer around like a crazed drunken fool.
Like as a caster, you never want to say like the game's over because the game's never over. But it's seeming very difficult for Radiant to come back into this. Like I feel that the Terrorblade and the Tinker just need to disappear and farm. Like let the other three heroes do whatever to stall and die and I don't know, whatever you got to do. But this Terrorblade should just dip into the jungle and the Tinker should just push out waves. Like, don't even try to defend these exterior buildings.
This Bruling all just doesn't even seem like he's doing anything. Like, Tar just even walks in the march of the machines and just lays down the hammer on Tinker. Now the Brewmaster's gonna get thrown all over the place. Oh,
Brew
Echo!
gets the
He's
brew.
the Brewlings!
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Sanking is so poor, too.
His poor guy has thrown his body to the enemy for the cause. Oh my God. Look at the slow, just like the concussive shot.
Oh, they are gonna end up getting snapped, which is pretty good. Wookiee will get a pretty
Can they get
nice
a glimpse?
bounty.
There's
Oh,
Tar. Nope, never mind. The
Aegis Warren
Aegis
is
Warren.
gonna get. Oh, Echo comes in here with the giant Sand King ult. Now
Oh,
he's
God.
gonna lift up the Terrorblade and just pile him into the grave.
The amount of damage that just got done to that Terrorblade in the span of about 2 seconds. Yeah, 800 damage in literally 2 seconds. It's just, how do you survive this? Like, I feel raindrops have been supremely underutilized by the Radiant in this game. I mean, yeah,
you
it's.
need
I mean, it's
something,
200 gold, but at least it eats. You know, it eats damage from each of these arcane bolts that you're taking in team fights.
And man, unfortunately now Tar's got so much amplification, and I'm not sure they're really gonna do anything. God, he does so much freaking damage magic-wise too. I like the balance between magic damage and physical damage LC's draft has, but the only disadvantage of their draft is they don't really have good tower hitters. Like, Chaos Knight's not bad, I guess, but going high ground is going to be difficult. See what happens on here on this tower here. I don't think the Radiant want to defend this. They're fortifying though and bringing in resources. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Wookiee wants to come down here. Jeez. No, they do not. The fortify was used, probably a little miscommunication there. Oh, no purple smoke from the Dire though. Oh, they have some now though. Tara wants no interest in that. Tara's a tobacco-free zone kind of hero. Those arcane bolts can almost one-hit creeps. It's just so ridiculous. Just damage the so alright, what is arcane bolt?
It's 120 base damage, but then there's the int multiplier of 1.6. So it's right now it's 1.6 times 166. So that would be. Oh, math is hard. Where's math, man? It'd be like another 230-ish. So it's probably doing like 350 a hit, 350, 400.
And that's
Somewhere
if
there.
he hasn't amplified the other team.
Yeah, and that's if he doesn't have the Veil, which is another 25%, and if he doesn't have the
45%.
Ancient Seal on him, which is another 45%. And I'm not sure if that stacks. I
think
actually
it
don't
does. Yeah, I think it does.
I mean, if it does, that's crazy.
Because like he puts that on people and they just leave.
I wonder if it applies it in two separate instances.
I think it,
so
yeah.
it's like
I think they both.
so it's like
do
you get 45% from the first one and 25%.
Yeah, I think that's
don't
how
know.
it works.
I have no idea, honestly. Like, if somebody knows, they should definitely message because I'm not sure. But either way, it's a crazy amount of damage.
Yeah, that illusion just disappeared. Well, all the towers are taken. Roshan is done. Time for LSC to go high ground. Chaos Knight, not the best. Roche, Aegis hit carrier. Doesn't want to pop his ult too early. Oh, looks like LSC decided to pop the ult super fast. Oh, no Ancient Seal up on the... Oh my gosh, Disruptor just almost evaporated. One spell swoop. Terrorblade's going to find a meta in. Chaos Knight will also kind of implode. Ruling ult is about down. Now Chaos Knight's going to be on the run. He's going to see if he can get away, but the Glimpse is going to pull him back into the Disruptor ult. Now the Static Storm going to lock him into place. Terrorblade doing what he can, but oh no, Tar's here! All the pain gets taken down. Ziggy puts down the ult. The Brewmaster is gone. He's going to buy back, but he has no ult. Terrorblade has no meta. Everyone's buying back! Oh, apparently Echo has Brewlings too. Oh man. Did LSC lose anyone?
Dire's bottom tower.
I do not believe so.
Just the Aegis. Brutal. 22,000 net worth lead right now.
Radiant's bottom shrine is under attack.
Oh, they kind of spotted the Chaos Knight, but Sheepy, or not Sheepy, Wookiee doesn't have a blink dagger or anything. Ziggy gonna solo man this shrine down here. Use that hammer.
Radiant's bottom shrine.
I think my favorite animation for Magnus is when he kicks.
Yeah. A little buck.
Rawr. But you don't kick buildings. You hit them with your hammer.
Radiant's bottom
What
shrine
if
is under
heroes that had horses and things like that, so they have more than 2 feet, what if they could use multiple people?
I think they should be able to. I mean,
I think technically it kind of works, but I
Radiant's
don't know.
bottom shrine.
doesn't stack
move speed
movement
doesn't
speed.
stack,
Yeah,
right?
everything else
Yeah.
stacks.
So there we go. Let's buff all 4-legged heroes by allowing them to wear 2 pairs of boots. And Sand King, he can have 3.
hey, and remember, the Ricky's tread strat worked a long time ago. I got made fun of by, I don't remember who, but they made fun of me, and I dominated that game. And then even the other team said, wow, I didn't see that one coming.
That feels like the, that strat, even when it was going on, it felt like the old Dota 1, like, Perseverance strat, where Perseverance still had damage.
Wasn't
it was
that,
like
wasn't that strat in Dota 1? The Ricky's tread strat?
No, I think Ricky Treads was Dota 2.
Oh, was it? I thought it was Dota
Yeah.
1.
I'm like 99% sure. We should ask Mathman would know, but I'm pretty sure it was Dota 2.
Okay.
Perseverance strat was definitely Dota 1
Yeah, I
because
know
they
that.
took away the damage in Dota 2. But it was the most cost-effective damage. Or it was the most like, cost-effective
Bruling
item.
got caught up by a load or at a.
Ooh,
Nope,
got the
never
ult
mind.
off though before the silence.
Charged a little, not fast. Should have gotten a 4-staff. Got Sheep's
Aether
Guard.
lens.
Yeah, or Eighth Lens.
Orchid.
Now the Bruling Orchid. Tar's flying. His wings
There's
are
a
finally
push
good
going
for
on
something.
in the bottom lane here.
Oh, Wookie! Ran in. Oh, it does get an epicenter off, which is not bad. Bruling alt, what, Brewmaster? Oh my gosh. Echo still has his Brewlings. Tar's gonna come up there, and I can't even look at heroes before they implode. This, LSC's finally able to get some damage on these racks, and they are likely to go down. Oh, solo RP. He's silenced up. Dodges most of the ult, but not going to be able to split push. LSC was not allow that to happen. Snapped. Laying down pain. Tinker finally going to use his buyback. He's the last one. Close one. Oof. LSC mow down another lane of racks. Or I guess that was the first one.
I just, oh man, I just saw the Radiant Team's logo. I love it.
Oh, Master Batters?
Master Batters. As a baseball fan and a fan of Double Entendre, I approve of their team logo. I don't know if that's their actual team or their just joking scrim team, but that is fantastic. So I want to talk about something here. Like, obviously, Wookiee's super poor, and not really 100% his fault. But he has decided to do what a number of Sand Kings have actually done in the recent past here, and he's foregoing the Blink Dagger for survivability items. Obviously Maniac, our resident offlaner, is not here, but what do you think about? I'm very intrigued by the theory crafting behind it.
I think it's the same concept of why Enigma is not getting Blink Dagger as much anymore, right? It's the big ult that there's better things to set up with, and so they're just assuming you don't need to. I think you're really... I don't know. I guess when you're really good and really coordinated, I think it probably works pretty good. I am not
you're,
really good.
Maximizing the ability of the Sand King farms really well for a support, right? Like Caustic Finale gives him an insane ability to farm. So use that to not set up your 1 or 2 skills, I guess, but then use that to make these like utility items that help your team survive for a long time. I think it's a really interesting concept, and like you said, I think it depends on like coordination and like teamwork and just kind of like what you're trying to do. But I'm constantly fascinated by stuff that pros like do like that.
Yeah, I mean, I do think there is a pretty massive requirement of coordination, which you can definitely have even in this league. That's not too big of a problem, but... Oh, Aegis are going to fly in the air! Bruling just going to pop some hits on the creep. Now that ult's down. The March of the Machines is going to be very annoying. We got some action top lane. Snap found a Wookiee. Not going to be able to do much else, though. That Sand is going to stay in Snap's eyes, beating him down a little bit. I just think depending on if you're only relying on one initiation hero, it's fine. You're just only gonna have one initiation hero. And I really like from my play a support like helping provide assistance to your cores. It's really hard if you can't blink and get your stun off.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Oh, Brewmaster was
Radiant's
got a little
top
cold
tower
feet.
has fallen.
Aha.
Radiant's top barracks are under attack.
2 for 2.
Radiant's
I'm
top
just nailing
barracks
it tonight.
has fallen. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, snapped. Bit off a little bit more than he could chew. But did get a Rax. Now Ziggy's turn to face the wrath of the Radiant. Cut the Lotus Orb up though. Alt will fly from the AA, glimpse back the Ziggity. I think he glimpsed back himself too because the Lotus Orb was still off, so that was kind of interesting. Oh no, Tar's here though. Oh god. The delete button. Just deleted a hero. Wookiee's here.
Buyback here. They want to
is
go for something.
silenced.
The last defense.
Are they not
Goodbye,
gonna
my
get
poor
Wookiee's gonna
friend.
live? Wookiee!
Oh,
Oh,
the
the Sunder! Oh, he saves his friend. That's a friend
What a
right
bro.
there. What a bro.
What a bro.
I'm giving MVP to the Terrorblade. Oh god, targets a dual alt. Commending Terrorblade. I also am commending Terrorblade.
Oh my god. That's the ultimate bro sacrifice. They're
Oh,
actually gonna get
they're gonna
here.
get Tar there. Oh, the big fat kill bounty gonna head towards the Tinker for that one. Now Ziggy gonna have to be on the run. The Terrorblade, helped his bro out. Wants maybe a kill too. Ziggy gonna see what he can do. Echo gonna get a nice steal.
It's gonna be a big bounty. He's 8-0-16.
Uh-oh. Oh no! Oh no, not the region! Oh, Ice Frog! No! The bees! The bees! Why the bees?
They did get Echo, but not the target they were probably hoping for. As Ziggy 8-0-17 and third on the net worth chart. That bounty would have been gigantic. Like, man, it's got to be like around 1,200 gold right now. Tars was 900 gold, and I guess he was 20-1 at that point, so maybe it wouldn't have been that big. Maybe it would have been about 900. Still, would have been a hefty bounty.
Tier 3 down here. It does still stand. Well, we have a pause for the action. I'm going to let everyone know if they do have Twitch Prime, we would love to have your subscriptions. If you want to support us, doesn't cost you anything, and it means the world to us. I do think maybe we're going to have a prize for some Twitch Prime subscribers.
Oh yeah, definitely. And honestly, some prizes for our awesome backers on Patreon.
Oh
as well.
yes, we do need to do. That's actually a good idea. I think since I'm going to have significantly more time in the future, maybe we should send our 2 patrons some swag.
Swag. His snap picks up not only a kill. Maybe was that old? I don't know. No, that was not old. Okay, he picks up a kill on the Terrorblade in the pit. Odd. But I did have. That was all. Anyway, death in the pit. Aegis Sun snapped. This could be it.
Yep, I think they're going to march down. Do have 1 melee Rax top, but they still got the tier 2. Oh, Wookiee. Actually gets... God, he did end up finishing his Blink Dagger.
So the Terrorblade went Scotty second.
Oof.
Normally, I wouldn't care about that, right? I feel in this game he probably should have gone BKB.
I don't
And
know.
when I say probably, I mean definitely.
That or Rapier, right? I mean, go big or go home. There's no point in
Well,
doing anything else.
I mean, I think he's had the
Oh,
Scotty for quite a while.
did get the silence that time, and that Bruling just evaporated. The sheeps are starting to come out though. Oh man, Snapped is gonna get his
God.
BKB off, and now it's time for him to lay down his club and club down.
In about the blink of an eye, 3 heroes are dead.
Radiant's top barracks are under attack.
Tar just
I gotta say, when I saw this draft, I was like, all right, like this can work. I don't think in any of my wildest dreams would I have said that it was going to work this well.
yeah. I mean, the biggest disadvantage they just can't push very well. But,
Oh,
oh, Snapped actually gonna fall in the static storm. Tar getting pretty deep. Oh,
Oh my
well, I
God.
guess when you can just press the delete button, it doesn't freaking matter. No, Ziggy now gonna get Scottied up from this Terrorblade. However,
guess how much
Terrorblade is.
damage that Arcane Bolt did to the Tinker.
I'm gonna go with 600 damage.
726.
Oh my gosh,
That is absurd.
that's insane.
Radiant's bottom barracks has fallen.
Well, the Radiant probably will not think so, but it was kind of a fun game to watch. I mean, there was a lot going on.
Radiant's bottom
Oh, Echo
tower now have
fed himself to the fountain.
Great gods demanded a sacrifice.
Wookie gonna get a decent ult off and might get Tar. He's so close. Oh, he does end up killing Tar. 1,300 gold. Snapped. Oh, doesn't end up killing Wichita fast enough.
Radiant's
Reporting May.
I can't even say hi without evaporating. Really wanted them to kill Ziggy, but
is under attack.
and that is the game.
All right. Well, we have no idea if we're gonna have another one or not. So
Maybe.
stay tuned. You'll know when we know. Maybe we'll just play one afterwards.
Maybe we'll stream it. I don't know. We'll see how bad Sequoia is at streaming a game one to himself. We'll be back in just a few, or maybe not. I don't know. You'll find out.
Something. It's a mystery.
I think we're going to end the stream there, guys. So we'll be back probably either Thursday or Monday for sure. Thursday for sure, possibly Monday. So stay tuned, and thanks for watching. Catch you later.